Hello everybody, welcome back. RoboCop Rouge City, continuation of my first playthrough. And what we have done, we have helped Ulysses in his field test, in his field job, for which he got shot and also bullied, but he managed to complete it with pretty much shining colors. So, we are not doing this, we are currently also doing this side quest in which we need to get like, some form of fishy evidence for the other guy. That being said, we are currently inside of a building. We have managed to find another board, and now I'm trying to figure out which board is actually simply better. Let me see. So we got only got 2 damages versus the other board has like 4 of them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's gonna make me work a little bit. But we only got 1 accuracy, 1 spread reduction. Well, again, we got laser focus as well, which I believe it's more like an ability more than anything else. But you also got more gore. Maybe I should give a try to this board because it seems like it's giving me more damage. It's got 1 armor piercing over here, while the previous board also only got 1 armor. No, it actually got more armor piercing. I see. So if I'm gonna stick with this board, I'm gonna get more armor piercing. I'm gonna get less spread, but just tiny little bit less damage. I see how it is. I see what you're trying to play me for. It seems like I could also update my board a little bit. Let's see what I can do. I could go for higher accuracy over here. Definitely way less weapon spread. 70%. I mean, I could slap possibly the 22, but I could also wait. 16%. 18 could go over here. There we go. Hey, Jazz, what's up? The 20%er could go over here. There we go. Even more magazine capacity. Here could go 20% or 2 because I have it. 17% could go over here. Looking for something that is like just as good as this, and I cannot see anything. Up, down 23. No, nothing here. Left, right. I could go left, right 22. And I guess left, right 21. Lovely. Even it's just this board so far brings me way more benefits than anything else, so I just kind of want to stick with this one. 70%. If I'm gonna slap this, it's not gonna have any connection. This square 21 can go here. Up down 18 is already installed. Something that is up without a board. Board meeting is in session. Yeah, you could say that. 60% no. I need something that is higher in percentage. Up, down, no. Up and left. Like even by 1%, I would even take some of this by 1% better. But it doesn't seem like I can get anything. Unfortunate. Up and right. I only got up and left. Like I need 2 up and rights to have basically a better configuration and just slightly more power. I guess what I could do is I could do the chip merging and just get rid of some of the 12%ers. And that gives me 18%er over here, which is not bad. .21% left, right. 21% left, right again. %, but it's a closing. I'm gonna get rid of all the 13%ers. And that gives me 20% all across all in PCP board. I could gain 23% over here now without the penalty. Was there like any other left, right? That's 21%. Up, down, that's cross 20. 80% up, down. Do I have anything up, down? No, it doesn't look like it. 20%, 80%, 17, 18. But that's down left. It's not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to get lucky in the future because right now I basically have nothing. I got nothing else, but I'm gonna stick with this board. It's just more accurate, and I think I'm gonna appreciate more than like getting more gore. I'm gonna look for different boards as I'm going along the way. Okay, now let me get RoboCop, and we're gonna get Psychology. 10% lower requirements for all dialogue options. Let's go. Let's go. Hello, Deckard. What's up? Okay, what do we have here? We got another door. Hello? Just a bathroom, but it's a broken mirror, and that's a kind of a missed opportunity. If I could be honest. Pizza. Old pizza box, irrelevant to the case. Cardboard box filled with documents, kind of irrelevant to the case. Look at that baby TV. Look at that baby TV. Jesus Christ, people are actually buying baby TVs like this and watching them from such a long distance? You probably would need like additional scope to even see look through that thing. Like, god damn. What is that? Some electronic components, nothing suspicious. Nothing suspicious yet. Scan results. Floor markings. Secret entrance detected. Yeah, when you need binoculars to watch TV, and it's not to watch your neighbor's TV, that's even better. Incriminating documents. Rental invoice. Storage unit. Client. Number of the client. Storage number 17. City, State, Detroit, Michigan. Address Linwood Street 4553. Rental period 3 months. Total with tax $210. Hey, OCP training disc. Okay, hold on. First, I'm gonna increase the combat. Additional weapon damage. There we go. $7 days.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Illegally obtained evidence is invalid. Police will catch the culprits. You committed an illegal act. Police will catch the culprits. You committed an illegal act. I want to be on her side. I guess police will catch the culprits. I hope that's a good option. Because illegally obtained evidence is invalid. Maybe that's because that could actually convince her. a little bit because police will catch the culprits. If the police are gonna catch the culprits, then that means I'm gonna catch her. At least that's how I understand it. She committed an illegal act. Let's go with this one.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
The box. You open it. Don't expect me to finish that one. You see, you're changing your mind about the reporter. Let me put it like this. At the beginning, yeah, she definitely smeared our name, but her goals are good. The thing is, now she goes for the good goals, but the way that the game introduced her the first, it's not really the greatest, because it's pretty clear that she recorded us. She recorded us stalling, because we couldn't do anything, because we were going through the PTSD episode. She used that to basically smear our name and smear our campaign. Then we have had a conversation with her before we have fought the 8209. And she kind of explained herself. And then she was at the bank. She went for the bank, but she tried to basically gather more information, even though she was endangering herself. But that's a typical 80s and 90s trope of that one reporter that always gets into the trouble, but in the end, her heart is in a good place. Greg? Hold on. Greg. Speaking of Greg, the merge Greg is basically the entire webpage is being made as we speak. I wanted to complete that yesterday, but yesterday I had a nasty headache. It was basically sticking with me for the whole freaking day. The headache was basically sticking with me for a whole freaking day. Was feeling all woozy. So the only thing that I have put into the merch shop was the mugs. Today I did way more. Today I have done way more, but there's still other things to put in. I said we want to give you guys a selection. That being said, every day I'm adding something new. So if everything is gonna go right, I guess we should expect the Greg merch shop launching Friday with good winds.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank
Is there
robbery.
new subject mugs? New subjects always... Hold on, is there something? Yeah, there's some kind of a... That's gonna be 5 out of 6. Scan results. Biology is smoking... Bro, nah, that's a fucking ticket.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
Well, well, I guess you would start giving shit about the issuing a ticket.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Yeah, by independent thinkers, you mean the Darwin Award winners. Then yeah, that would be true. Max. Maggie Mac. I can't remember the fucking song. It was something like this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm right. 100% correct. Hey, Phil. Working and lurking as usual. Appreciate it. Hope the work is it's not kicking your ass. Enter the storage facility. I want to change the board to the one that I have found, but I do kind of appreciate the fact that my current board gives you basically more accuracy and armor penetration at the cost of damage.
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Yeah, if you don't want to die. Yeah, I think that's the right I think that's the right line. Fake ID. Another evidence collected. Hello there. Incriminating documents. Oh my god. Isn't this like the I think it's like the concept of this is only like popular in the United States, when you basically buy storage spaces and then you just, you know, and then you just haul a lot of things and then you sell those storage spaces.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Fake money. As a concept of something like this happening is only like, as far as I know, it was only in United States when people are just stashing a lot of shit and then they just sell it and people make auctions about them. And it's always a hit and miss, but when you find something that you really want, it's actually like a freaking gold mine.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Also got more armor than you.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Look out! It's the Tin Man! Rolling grenade!
Roll these nuts. It's a trap, but who's trapped here, huh? Because I think I'm fine. Yeah, I actually managed to find out how to use the ricochet kills today, and they're making games so much easier, but they're so cool. They're just so cool, man. Is that a tech? Yeah, that's a tech. I'll take the tech. I guess I cannot. Ah, yeah, because the weapon mode has been disabled. Makes sense. Makes sense. Is that a... Yeah, that's a recharge, but I don't think I need to recharge. Yeah, I know that he does that in the movie. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's the second movie when he basically gets like a little bit of reprogramming, when he just behaves a little bit weird, to say the least. And what he does is he just rebels against the programming, and he just approaches like ginormous electric box, and he just gets himself shocked so he can actually start functioning normally. Yeah, it's definitely been a while. RoboCop is a great movie. At least the first two movies, because the third one is kind of... I remember very little about it, but I think there is a reason. I think there is a reason why. The only thing that I remember about RoboCop 3 is the jetpack scene when he just flies over. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm just gonna check this hallway for the last time. Just making sure. You don't remember the second and third movie? I remember from the second movie one of the more classic scenes, the future of Detroit Police Enforcement. When they tried to make a RoboCop 2. Ah, that's the box. Another box, OCP related. Is there anything else over here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, if you remember, there was like this RoboCop 2, a guy that basically they have created a robot that went just mentally insane. He killed two doctors and then he shot himself in the head. Well, what do we have here? Am I gonna have to talk with these guys? Probably I will.
Well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
No, the box is staying with me. It's Mr. Becker that told me to get over here in the first place. Okay, so I can already say what's going on. Mr. Becker have sent me over here by his lonesome, by his orders, to get into this place over here, and now he's gonna do a smear campaign against me. I can see that.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Yep, I kept the belongings because I want to see how helping I want to see for this playthrough how helping the reporter is actually gonna benefit me, if it is going to benefit me. I need one more crime to be found somewhere because we got 5 out of 6 and I just need one more. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Just gonna try to find the last
So I'm
last
guessing
thing.
you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
Yeah, the right speaker being happy there for like a couple seconds. Nah, I trust you. Do I trust you? Then again, if I... Okay, let's think about it. OCP is tracking all my conversations. Probably, majority of my conversations. I'm gonna say no, I trust you, because if she's gonna tell me... First of all, she doesn't have to tell me the truth. And second of all, if she will, the OCP is gonna know.
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It just bothers me. I don't like that. It bothers me that it jumps from one sound to another, one sound to another, one sound to another. I think I have found the last violation too. Somebody had parked near the fire hydrant.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Dry cat food. Examine Samantha's belongings. Ooh, I like when the game is actually leaving options like this. Optional, check the box. Do I want to though? No. You know what? No, for this playthrough, I'm not gonna do that because I trust her. I'm pretty sure that she might be actually lying to us, and there's some like incriminating evidence against the OCP. I'm pretty sure it actually might be, but for this playthrough, I am going to trust her. For the next one, I'm gonna be a little bit more curious. Because if she was telling the truth and that was like really her personal belongings, then we are the bad guys. Yeah, parking near the fire hydrant in a Pontiac Firebird. Of course. Issue the ticket. And I think that's finishes this objective. Yeah. Breaking news, shiny the thing, locked and loaded. Help Officer Ramirez open the stack locker. Yeah, serve and protect. 6 out of 6 in police work. Collect crime evidence. Already 7,300 out of 700. I think the counter is wrong. I don't think that this counter is actually functioning correctly. All right, we got all of the things that we need to do in like the main area, so I can just proceed with the main objective. I did, but I'm not going to. If it's a spoiler, don't do that. I want to. I would say that I'm gonna be fully spoiler free after I'm gonna do a new game plus. Yeah, I mean that is a general. Like I'm saying in general. I'm not accusing anybody specific yet. Meet with the old man. I was curious, so I did it. Yeah, it's okay. Spoiler: there will be trouble. Yeah, most likely there will be. There's actually currently still going a campaign on Twitter from the developers of the RoboCop that if a lot of people is gonna like tag and add like their favorite smaller content creator, me, people are gonna basically get like free keys for the DLC. So you guys know what to do. I even put the thing in the announcements so people can basically tag me. So there's a chance I'm not gonna put another fundraiser for the RoboCop game. This is insane.
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Spoiler, you will shoot at bad guys. Damn it, man. See,
Do you
that
think it's gonna hold his weight? Doesn't matter. Just don't jump.
fucking ruined. Fun ruined. Can't have shit in Detroit, I swear to God.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Not your business. If by defect you mean PTSD, then no.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private.
He was more bold in the
You
movie.
have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Any city improvements are welcome. I'm not for the one for the statement. Do not ask machines about dreams. A new heart of Detroit, can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream? I'm not one for the statements. Any city improvements are welcomed. Not really any. Yeah, I want to be kind to him, but I wish that when I say any city improvements are welcome, I would also add to it, but not changing and kicking out the old city. Just change its whole name, like change the entire thing.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
There we go. That's the
Glad
thing.
to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
Hey Crunch, what's up? It really makes me wonder, has the time spent in that armor has been burden to you? It allows me to excel in my work. It's only a burden to the criminals. Hell yeah. It's only a burden to the criminals.
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
She's good. She's good. Two sides to everything. Increase my performance. Two sides to everything.
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Oh, Lewis needs medical attention. Police are concerned about the OCP's intentions. I want Lewis to have some medical attention, like better medical attention, but also police concerned about OCP intentions. Wow, Lewis would say that to think about the other people. That's what Lewis would think. That's what Lewis would do. Police are concerned about OCP's intentions. If I'm gonna say that, they're gonna probably put more burden on the police. Let's go for Lewis. honestly, let's go for Lewis, because if I'm gonna pick this is gonna put a bigger burden on everybody instead of just, helping Lewis to get back to the duty faster. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Lewis. Lewis might not be really approving of that, but
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
hey, Contra, still best dollars ever spent? Hell yes, it's still best dollars
Care
ever
of
spent.
yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
I said it before. I'm saying it right now. It's still the best $5 you could ever get. And a matter of fact, if this can cost $30, just buy it full price, because this game is just worth it. Like, it really, really is. It's already that good. Yeah, it's a really good. It's a really good and a proper nostalgia bait. But it's a bait that rewards you. And they really take a look at the movies. They really took like a really good at the movies. They realized what makes the RoboCop universe RoboCop. They took it.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
You know, it basically does the job and does it correctly.
Towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
I mean, when you look at all those ruined buildings over here, yeah, sure, destroy them and build something new, but Delta City will not really be an answer to that. Yeah, if you like the movies, or if the movies were at least a part of your childhood, which in my case they were, you're just gonna be as happy as a baby. But even if you omit the movie nostalgia, childhood nostalgia, and clear millennial baiting, this is a good game regardless. It is an FPS, an open world with perks to customize Murphy, with weapon customization and a large selection of side weapons as well, and it's fun, and it works on Unreal Engine 5. It's like, dude, what do you need to do? There's like, what else to ask for? You think that the developers could do the Die Hard? I think what developers could do is Alien. A proper Alien versus Predator game. Not the shit that we got before. Like a proper Alien versus Predator with 3 campaigns. Human, Predator, and Alien. I know that will be a huge undertaking, but I would love to see that. Or basically create like maybe 2 games in which on one game is the basic fighting against Alien and the other one is Predator, and you basically would have the same situation.
Whoa, it's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. And it has no bullet holes.
Hey, Pickles.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Maybe it's time to change your ways. Need an extra kick? Be careful. Old habits die hard. Maybe it's time to change your ways.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
A Total Recall game would be, I think, a good idea, but difficult to execute considering how the universe of Total Recall works and how the memory works in Total Recall. So it would be very difficult to do unless you would create a new character. But then again, everybody, when somebody calls Total Recall, they know Arnold. So it will be pretty difficult. But Escape from the New York will also be great, I guess. Is Briggs the only reason you're helping me? Has anyone seen the accident? Escape with a bike, leave.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Let me guess, it's the bum that saw aliens, huh?
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Aliens, bro.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
Yeah. Let us proceed.
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Yeah, all the problems solved with a single VHS.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Is that thing even possible? Yes, it is. 3 movies, 7 days, $8.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
I heard that, and it did.
How about I'm gonna talk to the clerk first?
Excuse me, we are conducting an investigation.
You can investigate the case of several tapes being overdue. Your main suspect is your friend over there.
Oh, man. Did he call us friends? Nice.
Oh my goodness gracious. Scan. Result no matches. Time of the Apocalypse? Could that be the movie?
Kind Shepherd?
Huh.
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy got a second chance. There's always a way back. Only a lowlife would think that. There's always a way back.
There is nothing that you cannot come
Shepherd.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
No matches. Huh, there was something.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
It gets to resist. It takes the card to resist the pressure. Diamonds are made under pressure.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Pickles will remember that.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
That was something.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know, movies, there's a value in that. Tax avoidance is a crime. Find something meaningful. You know, movies, there's a value in that.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Tax avoidance would be such a Murphy thing to say, such a RoboCop thing to say, I swear. No matches.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
If the book is closed, you cannot reopen it. Tend to become imitations, gives hope that there is more. Tend to become imitations. It's very accurate, especially right now.
They tend to become imitations of themselves.
Hard to argue with that. There's been a lot of stinkers. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
These are not the droids they're looking for.
I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Just look who it is! You wanna be
That didn't take too long. I love how they all just decide to round up in a one way. Yeah, I'm gonna take the micro SMG, but I'm still gonna use the good old trusty. I bet that the VHS tape definitely had some kind of evidence inside.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
I haven't seen any OCP tapes since, not OCP, OCP boxes since like forever. I wonder where the pickles went. Yeah, I'm already full on healing and I didn't really get damaged, so just gonna talk with the clerk.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Honestly, why not? Use one, get one.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
I don't know who. And that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that somebody have decided to throw a grenade inside. Move down. There we go. Pickles, address acquired. Well, now we know where he is. Insurance. I mean, RoboCop universe, insurance? I don't know. Death awaits. Find Pickles. People are giving like way too much shit to Pickles. I can understand when people are getting sick when they see fried pickles, which apparently it's a new thing right now. Scan results. Recently opened. Ugh. This guy must have a fun time with his stomach.
You're alright.
Yeah, I like pickles too.
Talk.
I like a lot of pickle things.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
I did not sign up for this. You will need more help for lying to me. I have bigger problems than that. That sounds like a threat. You have bigger problems than that, yeah.
You need much more help than that.
We all got problems. I fucked up, I know.
That's not the first time when you did
on
that.
A mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
This one fucking time, you are an addict and you are clearly going through the withdrawals. Giving money to an addict is just encouraging that he's gonna just keep on sticking with the addiction. I am doing this as a friend, exactly. If you want to help an addict, you are not gonna support their addictions.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not, dude. Pickleman didn't appreciate that. I mean, there could be a consequence to that when you think about it, right? Like, now that he doesn't have the money, he could figure out a different way to steal the money and probably get himself in even the worst case of trouble. Only one way to find out. Ben? Barn?
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done.
Scanning. Hydraulics malfunction detected. Please to release the button. I'm afraid of actually releasing it right now because it actually might go broke on me.
I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard.
Bring down the car. Maybe I'm... Hold on. Let me try to find a different alternative way to do this. Maybe something upstairs. Dinner is ready. Enjoy the din-dins. I don't think I can do it in any other way.
It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
I definitely will. It seems like some wiring is wrong.
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain.
Dead battery.
Spark plugs.
Oh, that's spark
are not
plugs.
the main
No batteries over here. Jesus.
There is no power. Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
All right, we're gonna continue this after I'm gonna take a break, ladies and gentlemen, people of YouTube. So, you guys have enjoyed this episode, people of the Twitches. We're gonna get ad break, so enjoy the clips in the meantime. I'll be back right after the ad break is gonna be over.